Well, it started with my sister sending me a video of a priest in Italy flying over with the Blessed Sacrament and Our Lady of Fatima statue. And I sent it around to a group of friends of mine who gather, and I got a phone call from my friend Lucille who said, well, I actually have access to a pilot and a plane for Saturday at 1 o'clock. So if you could try to strum up a priest, we could get this going.
And so, yeah, it was a parishioner, Vanessa, who texted me and asked if we could do it. And I thought, hey, well, let's see if we can make this happen. And then they found a pilot and they found a statue of Our Lady of Fatima, and off we went.
Yeah, we got out to the airstrip and we waited for the reporter, and she was wonderful, and waited for Father Matthew to be vested to bring the Holy Sacrament to the plane. And when William and Father took off, it was really solemn and really holy. And once you hit the air, we started saying the rosary, which was a beautiful moment as well. But it was pertinent that it was the joyful mysteries, because we were there trying to bring joy to the world. I mean, in this hard time, it was a beautiful thing. So Saturdays are the joyful mysteries, so that is exactly fitting.
Yeah, being up in the air, it was a really moving experience for me. And in part just being up there looking down over the city, but even seeing we have a big divide in Saskatoon between the west side and the east side. The west side being the dangerous side, and the east side being the safer side. But we're not that different, right? It's not that far apart, and flying over all the city at once showed me that. And also there's one moment that we flew over both the cathedral, and then the next big thing we flew over was the psych center. And then behind that was St. Anne's Parish. And it's all these very different areas, very different people, but we're all together in this. And just flying over, we had time to pray one rosary and then one Divine Mercy Chaplet. There is one other moment. So the last thing that we did as we were coming around, I guess, for going back to the airport, is we turned around on the outside of the city. So as I looked out my window, I couldn't see Saskatoon anymore, but I saw just the miles of farmland on the horizon. And I took that moment to pray for the whole province and the whole world as much as I could. And thinking of Regina and then Humboldt and Belfort, Prince Albert, and all the rest of the cities as we flew around. So trying to extend that prayer out as far as we can.
I think the highlight was knowing that Father was up there with William and the Blessed Sacrament and Our Lady of Fatima, and praying over our city to bring some joy. I know there were people in the hospital who even commented on how that brought them joy in a difficult time by seeing the plane flying overhead.
That so much of the success was not just me making this happen. We had Vanessa, who brought the idea to me. We had Lucille, who helped her put it together. With Jennifer and her family, who brought the statue. William, who flew us around. Nick, who's doing the recording. So yeah, even in this, talking about this brings us together in faith. This has not been just me. Would not have happened if it was just me, but lots of great people coming together to make this happen. I guess asking Mary to pray for us is, of course, a big part of our Catholic faith. We can go to God, and we can also ask people to pray with us. And that would include the saints in heaven. It would include, of course, Mary up in heaven. And yes, so even as we want to remind ourselves here on earth that we're not alone in this, but also connected to our brothers and sisters in heaven, we're not alone in this.